had my got to remember to unplug that. You know, as I was saying, it's getting much cooler now. I don't know why it's cutting out so bad now. It hasn't been too bad tonight. It just started in bad. Little Larry, little food for us. Now, uh, I know it keeps cutting out. How is it on the other end? Someone let me know. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Thunderstick Homestead. Good to have everyone here. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties tonight. Looks like after this, I'm going to have to start doing the lives outside, so I got a stronger signal. Well, thank you. I appreciate you stopping in, even if you can't stay. Hello, Haig. Hello, Mike. I don't know if you've heard me say hello to you before or not, since I was having issues. I know you were the first one in here. Hello, Poop. Welcome, everyone. Hopefully the Wi-Fi signal holds out. It seems to be right now. Okay, Gary. Not a problem. Hello, Wanda. Hello, Carrie. Hello, back to good. Good to have everyone here. Well, as some of you saw my video from yesterday. Hello, Tish. I had some problems with my bike yesterday. That's been repaired now, so hopefully that won't happen again. But the handlebars came loose. I was taking the trash to the dumpster. The dumpster's down on a dirt road. It came loose on the blacktop road, but wasn't too bad. And vibration going down that dirt road loosened it up even more. It got to the point where I couldn't ride my bike anymore. It's too dangerous because handlebar just started flopping back and forth. By the time I got back home, I could just about move. So, didn't get anything done yesterday. And then after I had more of the chickens, that was about all I wanted to do today. Then I started getting pain in my leg again. Well, once I came back in, sat down, that seemed to lessen, so be a better. Well, it should be okay now, Poop, because I don't think I had it as tight as it should have been the first time. I've never had one of them loosen up on me before. Yeah, I know it does, Wanda. Uh, to go outside tonight. Well, starting Sunday, that's what I'm going to have to do. No, my end, it keeps cutting in and out. me know if you I'm back now. Not sure. Hello, Roberta. Hello, One Drop J. I'm sorry about how bad Wi-Fi is tonight. I got my mail today, Wanda. My license was in there. So, got a valid license now. I'm going to the DMV tomorrow to get that transferred to an Arkansas license. And I'm also going to be getting my own P.O. box tomorrow. Hello, Tony. Hello, Judy. Good to have you here. And I also got an account set up to apply for food stamps and Medicaid. Now I just have to finish getting those applications filled out. They said it takes 30 to 60 minutes to do. And by the time I got started on it, I didn't want to get started on that until I knew for sure I had my license in my hand. And by then, everyone's live was coming on. So So either after my live tonight or more likely when I get up in the morning, I'm going to finish that up. They have what do they call it? Well, they ask different questions stuff and then tell you what you may be qualified for based on the answers that you give. And it says that it looks like I'm qualified for food stamps and Medicaid. And I guess I have to fill out the application so they can review that. And then, of course, I have to upload a picture of my license, and I don't know what else they're going to require yet. And then they'll review it, let me know if there's any more information they need, and then they'll let me know whether or not I've been approved. Yes, Judy. The handlebars are all fixed now. Brett actually had the tools that he needed. So that's been taken care of now. Oh, thank you, Wanda. Yep, things do seem to be going pretty good right now, Tony. Yeah, I'm glad I got my license too, Poop. There have been some delays, but we're on the right track now. Yeah, I hope I haven't missed anyone in here. I just look back up through the comments. I think I acknowledged everyone. If not, I'm sorry. Leave me another comment. Because when I was having problems here with cutting in and out, I might have missed something. Oh, yes, Judy, I'm feeling better today. Yeah, yesterday, I was in a lot of pain. Woke up this morning, I was very stiff, but no pain. And then as the day progressed, I started getting pain shooting down my leg. But that subsided now that I came back inside and just been sitting in here for a while. So hopefully by tomorrow, I'll be back to the point that I was before that incident yesterday. Hello, Teddy and Jessica. Good to have you here. That's right, Judy. Everyone needs a friend named Pooch. Pooch is a good guy. Okay, Wanda. I was hoping. Thank you. Yep. Hopefully things will go more smoothly now. Yeah, so the handlebars coming loose was one of my biggest fears with the bike. I know back when it was so hot, that's why I wasn't riding much. Because I just had a fear that something would go wrong and I'd have to end up walking home. And luckily yesterday it wasn't terribly hot, so I didn't have that to contend with on top of the pain. Plus, it took me a lot longer than it should have. Because normally to go to the dumpster and get back is 45 minutes or less. Because it's only just over a mile from here. But yesterday, I was gone for... It had to have been 2.5 hours. Yes, thank you for the reminder, Wanda. Everyone, please hit the thumbs up. Yeah, sometimes I wish I had a big screen, Judy. Unfortunately, right now, my big screen is a 15-inch screen on my laptop. Hello, Jason. Good to have you here. I'm not the best on commenting. I always hit the thumbs up, but then I usually wait till the video's over before I comment so I can comment something relevant to the video. And either it'll automatically go on to another video or I just forget to comment at the end. I know that's something I should try to get better at is leaving comments. Sometimes I just can't think of a good comment to leave. But I do hit the thumbs up every time. Hello, Granny Lana. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you here. Yeah, there is some good names out there. Yeah, I'd like YouTube police also. If Gary goes into a live where they're not familiar with them, he scares people. I thought maybe you had been, Granny Lana, because last time you were on my live, you said you were weak and you were hoping to get strong enough to go back home. Well, I'm glad you're feeling good enough to be on my live tonight. I've missed you. Yep, that's right, Jason. If you wait till the end of the video, then you can actually can comment on something that pertains to the video. And sometimes I've seen comments that people leave. You know they didn't watch the whole video because they'll ask about something and it's something that was covered in the video. I like to pick on people when I catch that. Yes, that's good, Wanda. I like to try to acknowledge everyone. Doesn't always happen, but I try. So, needless to say, the way I've been feeling the last couple of days, nothing's happened with the chickens. The fencing that I'm going to use to section off part of the run out there came yesterday. I'm not sure if I'll get anything done with that tomorrow. It might be Friday before I do anything. Because tomorrow I'll be going to the post office and then going to the DMV. And that's going to be an hour and a half just travel. And then it won't take too long at the post office to open up a P.O. box. The DMV, it all depends on how many people's in front of me. That could be a half hour. So it's a good chance that's going to be most of the afternoon. I'll be gone tomorrow. Yeah, I wish I could go to the YouTube luncheons. Someday. So, until I get a vehicle and have a way to get there, I don't care if there is a luncheon until then. Yeah, we understand, Granny Lana. It's hard for anyone to keep up with everyone. Well, the only problem with that, Jason, is Brett doesn't like going outside much. He likes to stay in with the air conditioning. But you do have a good point there. Could call that a YouTube luncheon. I don't know if you can hear baby chicks over here or not. They're chirping away. They're doing very well. And I got one of the Buff Orpingtons. I'm not sure if it's the same one or not because I've got 4 Buff Orpingtons in there. But one of the Buff Orpingtons, well, actually, one of them's smaller than the rest of them. I know it's not that one. But the other 3, they all look identical. I can't tell them apart. But one of those 3, which I assume it's one, maybe it's a different one each time, keeps flying in my hand every time I open up the top on the brooder. And I just stand there holding the chick, petting it. And I think that's why they do it. I've had other ones do it before. I had a Rhode Island Red one time. Every time I opened the brooder up, would not always into my hand. It would fly out somewhere and then just wait for me to pick it up. Just her way of getting attention. Okay, Wanda, not a problem. Thanks for being here as long as you were. Yes, chicks are precious, Judy. Just wait until I start hatching them out next year. I have all kinds of chicks. I just hope I can sell them all, though. Hello, Radio Jonesy. Sorry. I can't play the piano. I just have it in here for looks. If I could play the piano, I would. Oh, nice, Judy. Oh, yeah, it's cooling down. It's 77 right now. And I know most of the summer it was well into the 80s this time of the night. Last night it got down to 62. I still haven't changed the location of the sensor for my thermometer. The sun's still hitting that. So I don't know how warm it's getting during the day, but it's nothing like it was. Like today, right in the direct sun, the highest it read was 109. So the actual temperature was, I would say it had to be probably 15 degrees less than that. I'm estimating on that. Eighty, 85 in Arizona right now. 56 in Tasmania. Yeah, that's right. If anyone wants to drop your channel link, type King in chat. That will drop your link for you. Now, check what Nightbot's temperature is here. At the beginning of the live, I forgot what it was. No, my thermometer is reading 76.6 right now. '77, so right on. I should be able to get a few more videos out in the coming days. I've got some ideas on what I want to do the videos on. So hopefully I can get back on track and start getting daily videos out again. Almost did a video today. Because that would have been 3 days in a row. But after I got through feeding water and the chickens, I decided better take a break. You'll like his channel, Jody. Radio Jonesy's a great guy. You'll see some beautiful scenery from Tasmania. And some of the animals he has in his yard. If you go to one of his lives, he acknowledges every person. He's a very good supporter. I'm not exactly sure what's going to end up happening tomorrow. I'm thinking with some of the clips I already have, and I may do some clips of the scenery on the drive into Watering tomorrow. I should be able to get something out. Well, you're welcome, Jonesy. And you're going to like Judy's channel, too. She shows all her cute chickens on there. And she's a very good supporter also. Well, you're welcome, Judy. Well, I imagine I'll enjoy the October weather here. I know in New York, we never look forward to October weather. It might be nice, but more than likely, it wouldn't be. There's been a little bit of weather this summer that was a little too hot for me. The past couple weeks before it cooled down, that was about the worst of it for me. And there was a few other days. But for the most part, I've enjoyed having an actual summer this year. Because last year in New York, we basically didn't even have a summer. We only had maybe half dozen days, if that even hit 90 degrees. And we had days right in the middle of the summer that it didn't get out of the 60s, low 70s. So it was kind of nice having 90s. I could do if it didn't go over 100, but I'll put up with what little bit we had. Oh, that sucks back to good. I know what it's like going to town to use the internet. I used to have to do that years ago. Yeah, my laptop is horrible, Jonesy. I know what you mean there. I can't even edit a video on my laptop. I've had to do all my editing on my phone since last November, I think it was. But I'm supposed to be getting another laptop. Oh yeah, 40 gigabytes won't do me any good at all. The last time I was on metered data, I was using. In fact, I've even checked it when I had unlimited. I even checked my data usage for the month. It was about the same. I go through about 300 gigabytes. I can handle a 4-day winter. Yeah, I need to learn how to edit when I grow up too. Yeah, I've been using my phone all together since I think about mid-November last year. And I even tried a couple times on my laptop and it just didn't work out. But I'm looking forward to getting that other laptop. I'm hoping I can do editing from that because I want to start doing a better job on editing, make my videos look better. And at some point, I'm going to be getting a new camera too. I'm using the camera on my phone right now. I'm going to have a camera given to me. Yeah, I bet you are, Jonesy. At least I'm not dreading winter like I did when I was in New York. I know there's going to be some rough weather here, but it's not going to be anything compared to what it was in New York. Yeah, I can believe it, Tony. You got to keep track of how many little chicks she's got. That's what I'm going to be doing next year. When I start hacking chicks, it's going to be just a minute, everyone. I got to go check on my checks. Oh, that's nice. The last ones I hacked ended up with 3 out of 9. Easy. Then there was a fourth one that almost made it completely out of the egg. It actually was completely out of the egg, but it still had part of the shell on its back. It looked like as soon as it broke the egg completely open, then it just laid down and died. But the other 3 are doing very well. They're growing like crazy. And I'm 99% sure that that's 1 cockerel and 2 pullets. Because the one that was starting to get a bigger comb and it was red in about 2 weeks, the comb just gets bigger and bigger every day now. And it's bright red, and pullets were comb age. And they still have very small combs, and they're the color that a young pullet's comb should be, the kind of yellowish color. Oh, nice, Judy. I need to get a white and true blue cockerel at some point. I asked Jeff about it, and he said he would have one for me at some point. Because I'm going to put a white and true blue cockerel in with my Easter eggers. And then just hope that out of the 4 Easter eggers I have, that at least 2 or 3 of them lay blue eggs. And then with a white and true blue in there, then their offspring should lay blue eggs. Yeah, that's one of the reasons, Judy, that I was saying I hope my chicks sell good next year. One reason, because I want to make money from them. And the other reason is I don't need a lot more chickens now. Because I've got 23 altogether right now. So I'm just hoping that things go good. That's a good way to put it, Tony. Well, you know, Judy, if you're not incubating enough eggs, I can throw some eggs in the incubator and I can hatch out some chicks for you. Right now, they'd be a Barred Rock Rooster, and my hens are Buff Orpington, Black Astrolorp, and Rhode Island Red. Yes, I did, Tony. Yep. I caught that. I knew you were talking about Jeff. I hear Earl. He should be in bed right now. Like he's out there crowing. Well, I'll hatch you off some chicks too, Haig. Not a problem. Yeah, Jeff loves his chickens. And he truly will sit there and talk forever on chickens. The last time I saw Jeff, he sat there and talked about chickens with me for an hour. Okay, Jonesy, not a problem. Thanks for being here. And I hope you get feeling better. Yeah, I probably won't buy too many chicks from Jeff. I I do want to get that Wayne True Blue cockerel from him. But I want to have different breeds than he's got. Plus, it's going to work out good because if he's got any customers that want breeds that he doesn't have, then he can let them know. Well, I know someone's got Buff Orpington, Black Astroglorp, Easter Eggers, Barred Rocks, and then same here. If I have a customer that wants Black Copper Maran or White and True Blues or whatever, well, I know someone that's got some of them. Sorry, Fluffy, didn't mean to kick you. Just wanted to move my foot. I kicked Fluffy. She's underneath the coffee table here, the shadow down there. Of her being a black cat. I never saw her down there. Yeah, I love those chocolate eggs. I may get a few that lay the real dark brown eggs just because I love those eggs. Yeah, I watched some of the videos from Jeff's birthday bash in 2021. A lot of videos put out that day. Hello, Skipper. Good to have you here. Yeah, what I did 2 years ago with my chickens is I got two Barred Rock pullets, but they both ended up dying within the first week. And I couldn't decide what to get for a cockerel, so I went with the Barred Rock, which I'm glad that I did. And then I got two Black Astroglorp, two Buff Orpingtons, and two Easter Eggers. I want to try some different chickens out and see what would work out good for me. I ended up liking them all, so that's what I got when I decided to expand my breeds. Actually, I didn't get any more Rhode Island Reds because I like Rosie. She's a great hen. She's friendly, but I've heard a lot of bad stuff about Rhode Island Red roosters. So I don't want to get into that. Plus, my other Rhode Island Red pullet, she flew away on me. She literally took off just before dark one night, never came back. Nothing got her. She left on her own. She got out. Well, they all got out. She's the only one I couldn't get back in, but it was almost dark. So I figured, well, she'll get settled down outside the run. And then after it gets completely dark, I'll be able to get her. And I sat at my picnic table, which was about 100 feet from the chicken run. So I would have known if anything had gotten her. When it got dark, I went out, couldn't find her anywhere. Looked up in the limbs of the trees, and nowhere to be found. So I'm convinced she just ran away. She was not friendly at all. But Rosie, she very friendly. But because of the reputation the Rhode Island Red Roosters have, I just don't want to deal with them. I'd have to go back and look up what kind of camera it is, Haig. It's supposed to be a decent one. It's not a $500 camera or anything like that, but it's supposed to be a decent camera. I'll have a video on that when I actually do end up getting that. Yeah, I think Haig's got it just about right. Dogman's eating milk bones tonight. Yeah, sometimes you do get chickens like that. You know, Judy, for some reason, I suddenly became hungry. You had to bring up food, didn't you? Now I'm going to have to grab some before I go to bed. You made me hungry now. Yeah, we've been talking about chicks and where I'm going to start hatching mix here and stuff. If anyone close by here is interested in any barnyard mix chicks, just let me know. Because I can put some eggs in the incubator at any time. I'm going to start doing some cooking videos eventually. I've actually had some requests for that. But I'm not really set up to do any cooking right now. But when I do get set up, I am going to do some. It won't be anything extravagant, but right now, if I did any cooking videos, it would be on my hot plate in the microwave, toaster, or crock pot. And actually, I almost did. It wasn't going to be the whole video, but I was going to do a clip by crock pot. And then I ended up not doing it. Okay, Tony, that's not going to make me hungry. If you want to talk about disgusting tomatoes, that won't make me hungry. I hate tomatoes. Never liked tomatoes ever since I was a kid. And my mom always used to tell me, keep trying stuff that you don't like. You might like it someday. Well, I tried a tomato last year. I still hate them. Starting to get tired now. Oh, did anyone have any questions for me tonight? Seems like I had quite a bit of stuff to talk about tonight. I kept it going pretty good. I don't really know where Deborah is. I'm assuming she's probably either in bed or getting ready for bed. Yeah, I haven't seen her since she brought my mail to me about 5 o'clock. Don't got my laptop, Oreo. Yeah, he knows better. The last few days, he's been laying on my laptop. If I'm not looking. I get up for a minute, come back, got this 12-pound cat laying on my laptop. Hey, Superman. You're Superman. And he's doing very good now. He gained back all the weight that he lost when he was sick. And he's really doing good now. And he's such a friendly cat. I'm sure some of you have seen the cat that used to jump up my shoulder. And this is the one. But then when he got bigger, he quit doing that as much. Welcome back, Kevin. Deborah hasn't been on a lot of live lately. Thank you, Haig. Yeah, I love all my kitties. and they all love me. Superman gets so friendly to everyone. He's a well-behaved cat, too. I've never had too much of an issue with him. Even when he was a kitten, he was always well-behaved. But thank you, Judy. And the vet was amazed at how cooperative he was. She said normally cats aren't as cooperative as he was when she's trying to examine them. Yeah, they're probably going to try to beg some more food out of me tonight. Because they talked me into giving them their fourth can of canned food for the day early tonight. Usually I give that to them just before I go to bed. But they wanted that a couple hours ago, so I gave it to them. But that's it. They're limited to 4 cans a day. And even at that, I've only got enough left for them for about another week. Then they're going to be out of it. That's why I really need to get some money coming in. I hope my disability doesn't take 2 years. If it does, it does, but I'm hoping it doesn't. Because I could really use that. And it's going to be almost a year before I can start selling any checks. That'll be 8 or 10 months. And of course, I'm sure that's going to be very slow to start with. I hope not, but I'm sure it will be. Yeah, when I get... What's wrong, Superman? Batman scare you? I don't think Batman's going to go after Superman, but he's scared Superman just because he walked past them. Yeah, when I get set up, get a good stove and stuff, I do plan on doing some cooking videos. But I am going to be throwing a pork loin and some carrots and potatoes and onions and stuff in the crock pot coming up here in the not too distant future. So maybe I'll do a video on that. Hey, you really think I need a sugar mama, Judy? I don't know about that. But nothing wrong with being old, Judy. Yeah, I love crock pots too. That's really the only thing that I can make a decent meal in right now. I'm buying a lot of stuff that I can throw in the microwave, which really isn't the best. Well, I retired, let's see, it lasts about a week from being 2 years and 5 months. But the only thing is, I'm not getting any money for being retired. That was just when my back got to the point that I couldn't work anymore. Yeah, I forgot what I paid for that pork loin, but I've had it in the freezer for a while. I cut it up into, I think it was with 3 sections, but it wasn't a bad deal. That's why I got it. And I can't believe how much chicken's gone up lately. And it doesn't seem like it should be. Because there's a lot of chicken farms around here, and you ought to see the chicken when they take them out of here when they're ready to harvest them. Just one tractor trailer load right after another. They got them crammed in cages, and they have the cages piled on there. There's a lot of chickens in a load. Boston Cube Steak last week. They had a good deal on it because the sell by date was like 3 or 4 days away, so they put a yellow tag on it, reduced it, and there was, I think it was three. Yeah, I think it was three nice sized cube steaks in there for $5. So I grabbed them. In fact, I had one of them tonight for dinner. Yep, sure is, Tony. Seems like chicken has gone up more than pork and beef, though. Because I remember probably a year or so ago, I was buying boneless, skinless chicken breast for around $1.89, $1.99 a pound. And you're lucky if you can get them for $2.99 a pound now. And that's just within year and a half. Come here, Dino. You're my little monster. You're just trying to steal my glasses. Luckily, I had him in the case because he grabbed the case and was going to take off with it. You know, I guess if my glasses laying there, he would have grabbed the glasses. Yeah, he doesn't like to be held. He's getting so once in a while he will tolerate it. Well, that's good, Judy. And especially in this area, I don't know why chicken should be so expensive because I know there's no shortage of chickens. That's for sure. You know, what are you doing? Yeah, gotta climb up on my back so you can jump up there to get in a box. Oh, didn't want to stay in the box. You jump on me again, I'm gonna hold you. I've been going for an hour and 20 minutes now. If you guys want me to keep going any longer, you're going to have to come up with topics to talk about. I'm not sure, Haig. Maybe. Hello, Insay. Is that? Am I pronouncing that right? Welcome. Okay. Good night, Haig. Yeah, I'll recap everything I talked about. If no one comes up with another topic for me to talk about, then I am going to call tonight. But I got my New York license today. So tomorrow I'm going to go to the post office, open up my own P.O. box. Now that I have a valid ID, I can do that with. And then go to the DMV and turn that in for an Arkansas license. And then once I get my Arkansas license, then I'll have what I need. Thank you, Judy. Now I have what I need to get signed up for food stamps and Medicaid. And hopefully that goes quickly. Because I've been without food stamps for over a month now. So all the food for the last over a month I've had to pay cash for. And that's tough when you don't have it. That's why I don't have any extra money right now, because I've spent it all on food. So that'll be better once I get food stamps again. And all of my gabapentin that I take for my back. So I need to get the Medicaid so I can get to the doctor and get a prescription written for that. And then find a pharmacy. I know there's a couple pharmacies in Waldron. It won't be a problem finding a pharmacy, as long as they take whatever insurance I ended up with. And I got the handlebars tightened up on my bike, so hopefully that won't be giving me an issue again. And I think by tomorrow I should be recovered from the walking I had to do yesterday. It's hard to believe that back in 1996, after I broke my back and had surgery on it, I was walking after a few weeks of recovery. I was walking 5 miles a day, every day. Some days I'd do that in the morning, the afternoon, go back out, walk that route, another 5 miles. So I probably was walking, I would say, I'd probably walking 45, 50 miles a week. And now, just walking a little over a mile. That almost killed me. Yes, it is all stuff that I need, Judy, that's for sure. And just fortunately, I've got enough money to pay for my P.O. box and pay for my license. Then I just need to worry about cat food and chicken food and stuff in a week or so. Oh, yeah, that does count, Judy. Okay, I'll be looking for that video, Kevin. So no one's got any more topics that when we talk on, so I think it's time to call it a night. Thank you for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. And I'll see what I can do about getting a few more videos out this week. And then I have another live Sunday at 5:30 Central. And hopefully some good things will be happening. Okay, good night, everyone. I appreciate all the support. Oh, not a problem, Becky Good. I do it all the time too. I watch so many lives that I can't sit here in front of my laptop all the time. Completely understand. Okay. Good night, everyone. Have a good night.